Good evening all, Wild Weather here for LiveWeatherBlogs.com. Here is the latest on Sandy. Here she is coming through the Bahamas now, moving off to the north-northwest. It's starting to bend around here as was shown by the models. 100 mile per hour Category 2 hurricane. This is not looking good. The storm is spreading out, fanning out, and it looks to be about ready to start doing its maybe perhaps its transition to extratropical. And when that happens, the wind field is just going to spread out very quickly in all directions, and we're going to just have a major storm becoming even more major. 965 millibars, so that it's up 2 millibars, but don't let that get your guard down, especially if you're up the coast. We got the blocking situation, be real strong high pressure to the north, very strong low pressure to the south, and the pressure gradient along the coast from the Carolinas up to the mid-Atlantic is going to increase dramatically, and that's where those high winds are really going to start getting going. The latest GFS computer model run of Sandy is looking pretty darn serious. So let's take a look at that. This is the let's zoom in here. This is the 18Z GFS, and let's let it go through its loop here. We'll go back to the beginning with it, but I'm going to zoom into the Philadelphia Mid-Atlantic area. Look at that cold air at the end. But here we are, coming up. Here she comes. Sandy up here is a Category 1 hurricane, 956.52 millibars, and it just comes right on shore, just about Atlantic City, heads over to Philadelphia, and then curls around like this. If this right here, I'm gonna bring it up. Let me let's if this track here comes to fruition, this would be tremendous. The coastal flooding from southern New England south would just be tremendous. Record coastal flooding. Here it comes up here. Look at this. Out to sea almost, and then boom, comes right on shore here. 950 millibars passing right near Philadelphia on the 18Z GFS would be a huge problem. At the shore, a 60 to 90 mile per hour winds with higher gusts. In the city, 40, 50, 70 mile per hour wind gust. Tremendous rains, flooding, power outages. Folks, you really need to get serious about this storm now, as a lot of the computer models are taking that bend right into the coast, right around Atlantic City, Long Beach Island. So here it comes, and zoom, and then comes off, and then out it goes. So this is a very serious situation. If you have property down there along the Jersey Shore, definitely in the next day or so, when I start thinking about going down and tying it down, or getting it out of the water, or whatever you're going to need to do. Evacuations may be possible. This storm means business. So there it is there on the satellite. This is the Caribbean Rainbow satellite in the National Weather Service. Center is right about there. You can see the eye was there, and it re-emerged, and you got a big blow-up of thunderstorms out on the west side, some dry air coming out in the bottom, and this is the first sign that the thing is going to become, or start transitioning to extratropical, probably into some sort of hybrid storm with majority of tropical characteristics. Still some really warm water here, and if it's moving off in a northwest direction, the Gulf Stream out here, you get 80 degree water temperatures running up to just about Daytona Beach here, but the Gulf Stream is running between 83 and 85, so it follows the Gulf Stream up. It could be just a major problem for all the East Coast, so stay tuned, folks. One last thing I want to show you was the water vapor map, and this is from hamweather.com, and the water vapor map's looking pretty impressive. You can start to see the players on the field, and I'm going to point them out to you. Here's Sandy here. Here comes this big upper level trough starting to dive into the eastern United States. This piece of energy kind of come down, and you can see the blocking right there. Look at that blocking. There's your blocking. There's a negative NAO, which is not going to allow the storm to come up like this. Sandy's going to come up, kind of go like this, and then in. And you can already see the signature here. You can see the things are really blocking up here. Straight north to south flow, all the way up into Hudson Bay. This is highly irregular, but it has happened before. But Here's the upper level low right here. That's causing Sandy to move off to the north-northwest. The upper level low extends it, probably steers it to about here, and then this trough will take over and bring it back to the coast. That's all I have for right now, so get ready, folks. This is going to be a wild turn of events coming up Sunday through almost to Wednesday. It's just a long duration event. High moon, full moon, astronomical tides. Get ready. That's all I can tell you. This is Wild Weather for LiveWeatherBlogs.com.